standing up. All right. Hey guys. Ooh, sorry. Hey guys. What's up, Catamount? Comedy, am I right? Yeah. Let's get right back into it, okay? All the comics were awesome so far. Let's keep it. So, comedy, I'm trying to get more of it. We've got a couple of fun stuff going on in the summer. And now at 26, it's actually pretty fun doing it. I tried comedy for the first time at 19 when I was living in Texas. And this was like 7 years. The comedy scene was real thin, and I was the only girl. And I was 19, so in this group of comics, I ended up getting booked to open up a show at the Alamo Draft House in Corpus Christi. And man, was that a night to remember. Do you get it, or did you guys forget? But now these days, I don't really know if it would be so easy for me to do a comedy show at the Alamo Draft House because they like movies there, and I passed 25, Leonardo DiCaprio's age, so I don't think I would get booked as much. But, you know, now these days, since I'm in a relationship and older and not as like teeny tiny, the other comedians don't want to bang me, so they don't bang me as easily.
That's not true. I don't bang you.
Whoa! Whoa! Yes, I did that on purpose. That was all right. So, going back to comedy, the other day we had a comedy show. It was really funny. Afterward, they were so funny, and at the end of the night, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a joke with these guys. So I was like, you might have a wife, but I probably have a higher body count than you. I have this thing where I like to make fun of virgins. It's not nice. I'm sorry.
You can make fun of me.
Yeah, right.
I'm into it.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Virgins are funny. Sorry. So I was like, I probably have a bigger body count than you by far. And he asked me, he was like, well, earlier you said you were Mexican. Do you mean like a body count or like a body count? And I was like, if looks could kill.
Girly.
You know, but I actually would never have a body, like I've never killed anybody.
Don't lie.
That's what they all say.
Well, no, I wanted to. I was ready, but the cannibalism role that I was on, it never got any heat. I don't know. Some of you guys might know this about me, but I was a huge fan of cannibalism. I wanted to try it for such a long time. If we eat animals, why not eat other humans, you know? Full circle. But now that the billionaires are doing it, it seems less cool. You know, so it's like rebel is, anyway. Except, in the case of a zombie apocalypse, the chances may be low, but they're never zero. I've already had a whole plan for this. I may not be a good archer or a good swinger, but I will be the one to delegate who eats who first. Yeah. You guys feel safe being on my team?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. It's like during the zombie, like in real world, they make that joke, right? Like, who would you feel safer with, the man versus the bear? In the zombie apocalypse, who would you feel safer with? Julieta or the zombies?
Julieta!
Thank you, Tino. I would eat you second to last. I'd fatten you up a little first, you know, get you a little turkey.
Who's last?
Well, we haven't found that out yet. Yeah, I'm technically last. She's right. But anyway, that conversation about cannibalism reminds me of last year, the first snow and the first friend who ever stayed at our house because of the snow. Like, you couldn't drive back. And it was awesome. It was like 3 a.m. I was like, let's get another drink with like our guests. And I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if you just like didn't return home tomorrow because you came to a serial killer's house? And I watched him look out the window at the snow piling and regretting his decision. I'm pretty sure like I heard him like go like, fuck. You know, like, it was a good, I mean, you know, you never know. You could come sleep over at anyone's house and they might just put you in the bathtub and slowly eat you, you know? Like,
Poor Damon.
you guys can come stay in my place anytime. I love guests. But gentlemen, that is not even my most controversial opinion. My most controversial opinion, I actually outraged an entire birthday party of college kids that were sitting at the end of the table because I confidently said, they were all wearing like Hello Kitty shirts and, very cute, young peeps. My most controversial opinion is that strawberries are a shitty fruit.
Hey. Whoa.
See, I'm sorry guys, they taste like lemons. Like they're straight up the worst fruit. I got so many people heated on this, and that's just how I feel. Now, have you guys tried a strawberry from the supermarket lately? That shit tastes like lemons, man. There's no juiciness to it. But I don't know, to be honest, these days with everything, pesticides, chemicals, GMO, does anybody know what GMO stands for? Genetically modified. Oh, I was going to say onion. Genetically modified organism. Genetically modified organism. I don't know if I have more genetically modified organisms or the strawberry does.
Oh, Lord.
These days, microplastics in the brain. So, but I wish we debated strawberries these days. Instead of body counts and women having some rights and stuff. There's some guys who I think, not hashtag not a man. There's some guys who I wonder if they grew up at a certain point and they're like, dude, this is awesome. They make fleshlights that I can bring home to my parents. But this fleshlight has feelings. But then they realize this fleshlight has feelings. I don't know, if it were me, it might be easier to stick to the flashlight. But if there was a way to solve this problem, if I could just, with a wave of a magic wand, just get it all to disappear. The wave of a magic wand. Does anybody here, you guys masturbate? You know what a magic wand is? I would call that genetically modified orgasms. Yeah. 2020